Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love that. I love that. Oh, I found a new song to go back to over and over and over and over until I drive myself effing crazy.
It's showtime, folks.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. I am Greg, and I am excited to be doing another KoFi request from Nish. Nish goes back a year ago or so on the KoFi site. I think Nish, right? You had requested one or two songs back then, and then I hadn't heard from you in a while, and then recently you gave me a song and now another song, and I am thrilled beyond belief because that means that you are doing well in life, and you like what you're seeing and hearing on the channel, and that just really makes me happy. Truly, it does. So I hope I make you happy with this reaction. You are asking, "Oh, this is cool," with the wedding present. So that band, John introduced me to that band 2 months ago. It's a band that was dropped in song reactions on Into the Music here and there. Check out the wedding present. Check out the wedding present. And so when John finally gave me a song, I was like, yeah, cool. You know, check the box. And I remember liking that song. It's called Kennedy. But I also got the feeling too that there might be better songs out there from this band. So as much as I like that song, it actually gave me promise that there was like a lot more better stuff or songs as good as that one. And so you are giving me my favorite dress. I love the song name. It's cool. So I'm intrigued. So here we go. Wow. He's a good looking guy. Love that cymbal work. A lot of rhythms. You know, this it reminds me now of the one that we reacted to a couple months back. The rhythm section is so good on this. I got to bring this back. It's good stuff.
Just don't have to be said. I know how you both feel.
There's that voice. Okay, I remember it from that last song. Yeah. Good looking guy. Good voice. Yeah. Oh, I love the chord changes. I love the chord changes. I do. I think I'm gonna drag this out to 10 minutes long. I love the yeah. Da, 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 da. That's really good. And also the way they're playing the guitar. The guy also sort of changes it up with just this real sort of reckless kind of really fast drumming on it. It's cool. Yeah.
There's always something left behind. Never mind. Oh, never mind. The tender caresses that bring out the man. I can't still be drunk at 5. Oh, I guess I surely can. Slowly your beauty is eaten away by the scent of someone else in the blanket where we lay. Oh, there's always something left behind. There's always something left behind.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Maybe next time. Eaten meals, a lonely star, a welcome ride in a neighbor's car, a long walk home, the pouring rain. I fell asleep when you never came. Some rare delight in Manchester town. It took 6 hours before you let me down. To see it all in a drunken kiss, a stranger's hand on my favorite dress. Oh, that was my favorite dress, you know. That was my favorite dress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love that. I love that. Oh, I found a new song to go back to over and over and over and over until I drive myself effing crazy. That's a good song, man. All right, on the other side. New favorite song. Yep. Ding. New favorite song. Absolutely. I'm gonna go back to this over and over and over and over and over. And it's because, well, it started off with the court. Well, first off, let's just pull it back. That's a good looking guy. Did I say that already? Is that a model or is that the guy who sings the songs? I mean, he's just, this looks like 80s or something, or with the sweater, what he's wearing. But but let me know if that's the singer or not. But you got him, you got the voice is so good. Um, and you had this real catchy sort of, as he's singing the verses, it's kind of like, it's moving along. It's kind of cool. It's got a good, really good voice, And then you got this real catchy sort of this chord changes, where it just goes up, and it's like la da 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 da. I'm not doing it justice. I think when I was listening to the song in the moment, I think I was probably just as bad back then too, but I had to listen to it again. But I love the chord changes, and then they took that. And they knew they wanted something good too, because then they took that and they made that the jam and taking the song out. That was a brilliant decision, because every time they got into that chord change, that's when the guitar became a little more looser and like, and just kind of more free and reckless abandonment to a certain point. Actually, really towards the end when they're jamming out, it's absolutely reckless abandonment. I mean, the guy who's playing that guitar, there must have been sort of blood coming off the fingertips or something, or the knuckles, because he must have been like almost like he's just slamming. I mean, I've done that before in the past, especially when I was learning how to play guitar and I was just not really caring. I mean, I used to have blood coming like off the fingers and stuff like that because you're just hitting the strings, And the way part of you was like, what are you doing? It's not good. But there's also something about you're in the moment and playing the music and you don't give a crap. And it just seemed like that guy playing that guitar and was in that moment. And it was just, that was the sound. It was just, you're going to deliver that, you know? And it's just so cool how it just, and music was built around that. You had all these kind of crazy sounds, like all these sound effects that were kind of coming in and out. It was so good. I really enjoyed that song. Yeah, something is always left behind. I mean, I was trying to, I'm really intrigued about the song, about what he was singing about. So I can't wait to get the fact that he said, that was my favorite dress. So there's something that happened, someone that he was really into, something went wrong. She left him, or she was kind of like drifting away from him, and he doesn't know what to do about it. And then, he's kind of reflecting on it, and it became so personal for him, because he invested so much, thought and energy and just, into her, and like saying, hey, that was my favorite dress. Like, you don't care about what I care about, and it sucks because I really love that dress. That was my favorite dress. I don't know. I was getting something out of that, but I'm going to get into the lyrics. But let me pull up the information about the band again. It was a couple of months ago when John and I did the band, and he told me about the band, but I wasn't paying attention. No, I'm just kidding. It's a while ago, and I'm in Wiki, and this is crazy. Past members. I mean, you've got a whole entire town. You've just got all these people who were part of the band. What happened? Like, why are there so many past members? It's almost like a project, you know? Um, you have the mainstay, and then everybody else kind of just comes in and, records the album, and then they're out. And the next almost like Steely Dan. It's just by, I'm not comparing the music and the sound. I'm just saying, just looking at all these names here in Wiki. Peter Solakar, Keith Gregory, Simon Pearson, Marie Hart, Chris McConville, Pepe Lemoko, just right down the line. Um, Origin was Leeds, West Yorkshire, UK. That's where the band originated from. Indie rock, indie pop, alternative rock, post-punk, jangle pop. Yeah, there was a little bit of jangle, a lot about pop in the song. Post-punk. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in this song. It's sort of mixed together. And Wedding President, they formed so they had a couple of stints here, 1985 through 1997. They took about a 7-year break, and then 2004 to present day. And the band's music has evolved from fast-paced indie rock in the vein of their most obvious influences, The Fall, Buzzcocks. I just did a Buzzcocks song. Yeah, Why Can't I Touch This? Right? Why Can't I Touch It? And Gang of Four. We've also done a couple of Gang of Four songs in this. And The Fall. We've done reactions to all three of those bands throughout and they're great. Throughout their career, they have been led by vocalist and guitarist David Gedge, the band's only constant member. All right, so is he tough to deal with? And I saw a picture. He definitely does not look like the guy in that video. So, not that there's anything wrong with that. Just making an observation. I see there's a lot of information here. I'm going to have John give me the Wedding Present song, and give me a lot of context to this band. I don't want to just read through Wiki. But it's good that there's still a modern day band, although it's just really one guy, right? And here we go, genius.com. No comments here. Oh, Oh, it's a soccer player. So it didn't show the whole thing. Oh, it showed. So that's a soccer uniform. Okay. In genius.com, they have the whole entire album from head to toe. And you see the legs there and the whole thing in his white shorts. Okay. So who is he? He's a famous guy, right? He's a famous soccer player. I should know him. Not really. I mean, I'm here in the States, so I wouldn't know him. But let me know if he actually is a famous soccer player. Sometimes these words just don't have to be said. I know how you both feel. So he's talking about somebody else, like another relationship, someone else's relationship. The heart can rule the head. Jealousy is an essential part of love. To hurt and here below and the emptiness above. There's always something left behind, never mind. The tender caresses that bring out the man. I can't still be drunk at 5. Oh, I guess I surely can. Slowly your beauty is eaten away by the scent of someone else in the blanket where we lay. Slowly your beauty is eaten away by the scent of someone else in the blanket where we lay. Okay, so he's cheating on her. What does he mean about? Let me have to go back to beginning part because it seemed like he was talking about two other people. Sometimes these words just don't have to be said. I know how you both feel. The heart can rule the head. Jealousy. So he's okay. So there are two women in his life, and that's it. Those are the two people there. Okay. And so he's talking to the woman now who's laying in the bed, might be the real relationship, right? Might be the wife, might be the girlfriend, and the person um, that he's sleeping with on the side. Well, they're sleeping in that bed, and that's not a good situation. Doesn't have to be said. There's always something left behind, maybe next time. Uneaten meals, a lonely star, a welcome ride in a neighbor's car, a long walk home, the pouring rain. I fell asleep when you never came. Some rare delight in Manchester town. It took 6 hours. Manchester! It took 6 hours before you let me down to see it all in a drunken kiss. A stranger's hand on my favorite dress. To see it all. It took 6. So I don't know. I thought he was cheating on her, but now he's disappointed by what she's done. She's cheating on him, or is he overblowing something? An innocent, someone's touching her, and he's seeing that. He gets jealous. He's like, "Screw this! I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep around." I don't know. That was my favorite dress. That was my favorite dress. And the song ends. Wow, I need more context here. Yeah, Nish, can you give it to me? Let me know what you know about the song. I'm really interested. Musically, the song is fantastic. It really is. Like I said, I'm gonna wear the shit out of this. um, that's a guarantee. Nish, you take care. Thank you so much for this request. And you definitely made me happy. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see everyone. I'll see you, Nish, and I'll see everyone else on the next episode. And like and hit subscribe and do all that stuff. I'll see you on the next episode of Into the Music.